What is going on, everybody? You can see here I'm still getting set up. Shit's all messed up. It sucks. But it is what it is. I don't give a shit. Fix that. There we go. Look at that. Oh, still gotta fix this. Oh, would you look at that? Here we go. Fix this. There we go. This is why we need a producer. This is like what my man Bergang 31 was talking about. Having a producer that does all of this. So that way nothing messes up. I don't gotta worry about shit. I just come on here and talk and run my mouth and do what I do. You know, because we do have people here in the comment section waiting for me to hit them up. What is up, Jaden Christ? What's up, Boyz4Life? We not really trolling anyone today. Happy New Year's, everybody. This is kind of a collective, kind of talking shit type of deal. Gloves come off. Sup, I'm ready for Georgia Bulldogs to play. I guess Georgia plays today. I'm waiting for the dogs to get inside. Mazel tov. Whatever the case is, Happy New Year, Mazel. I don't know what to say. Feliz Navidad, all that good stuff. Okay. I have yet to go to bed. I am completely exhausted. Don't know why I clicked that. You know what I don't even like? Because y'all know who I am. My brand is being hidden. So we need to take that off. There we go. This is where I'm dead tired. I cannot wait to go to sleep after this. I got to be at the grandma's house. My dad's making menudo, which I don't eat. But I got ham. I got mashed potatoes. I don't know what else I got over there that I'm going to eat. But I've yet to go to bed. I have a bottle of... What is that? Jack Daniels in the freezer. This IPA that I got, oof, tastes like any other IPA. Did you hear that Carr? Yes, I did hear that Carr got benched. I mean, I don't give a shit. I was passed out. My wife was calling me. Fireworks I need to go get apparently. Oh man. There are lots of things that are going down. After this, I need to go get, like I said, I need to get fireworks. There's stuff. I don't know what else. I don't know what else. But what the fuck? What I do know is I am dead sleepy. What I should do is give my wife the card to go get fireworks. Just get a couple of things for our daughter and for us to pop. But yeah. Can we agree that the Commanders and Eagles suck? And the Giants. But guys, give me a second so I can get the dogs back in. Give me a second, please. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I was passed out. The wife got home from shopping, all that stuff. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I love all the heat, the criticism, the bullshit that I get. I love it. I love it because more often than not, I am right. Samuel Rowe, aka dark skinned Voch burner account. What the fuck is an eagle? I don't know. It's the American bird. It's the the American bird. That's what it is. What's up, Coach Jonte? Appreciate you for stopping by, homie. For real, for real, for real. So look, this whole thing right now is straight up laughable. The Philadelphia Eagle fan base, everyone that likes the Eagle, even if you are a double teamer or triple teamer or whatever it is, in some capacity, you like the Eagles, right? You hate the Cowboys, but you love the Eagles. At any capacity, any Eagle fan base, and not fan base, any Eagle fan is in panic mode right now. Panic mode. Look, I was made fun of because I said Jalen Hurts is not playing this Sunday. Jalen Hurts is out. He's not going to be there. And I was making all kinds of shorts here on YouTube and everything and getting thousands of views. Right? Whether it be 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, 4,000, 5,000, I'm getting views on these videos as a collective whole. And what I'm sitting here telling people is Jalen Hurts is hurt. We don't know the extent of the injury. All we know is what we are seeing and reading when it comes to reports. I think Minshew should not you don't think. You do not think, Jaden Christ. You do not think Minshew should play. What I'm hearing you is, what you need to be saying is Gardner Minshew is going to play because he is going to play. Jalen Hurts is listed as down. Look, I told you I was made fun of, right? There was memes made about me. Because guess what? I said 2 days ago. Today's Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, 3 days ago. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, right? 3 days ago. I was sitting here telling you, Jalen Hurts is not playing in this upcoming game. He is out. Do not count on him to play. Yes, you're in panic mode. Eagle fans are in panic mode right now. If you lose this weekend, Sunday, against the Saints team that is playing for a playoff spot, while we already know the Eagles have the playoff spot clinched, doesn't know where, but you do have a playoff spot clinched. You are playing a Saints team that does not have that yet. For the Saints to win and get in the playoffs, they need to win out. They need Tampa to lose, and they need Carolina to split, meaning they need Tampa to lose this weekend, Carolina to win this weekend, Tampa to lose next weekend, and Carolina to lose next weekend. And they win out. That's how they're getting into this playoffs. If that does not happen, you need Carolina to win this weekend, and Carolina, if you're the Cowboys, and you don't want to play the Buccaneers, which I do not. I don't care how bad the Bucs look. They are getting healthy, and guys are coming back. And they're not significant players to where it's total game changers. But they're players enough to where I can sit here and say it will worry me It will worry me because guess what? We have never beaten Tom Brady a day in our lives. Not ever. Wow, this whole mic just went flying and just messed up everything. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Boom. There we go. There we go. You know, it was funny because somehow I used to fit all of this into, straight up, I used to fit all of this shit into this little screen here. And then all of a sudden, I can't fit shit into this fucking screen. But whatever. Whatever. Here comes the scenario. No, it's not here comes the scenarios. No, it's not. There's levels to, like what Eagle fans like to say. There's levels to this. He shouldn't play during the next game. Sit Hurts until. That's what I'm saying. Sit Hurts until the playoffs. You have a playoff spot. Look, you have 2 playoff games before the actual playoffs. You have this Sunday against the Saints, and it's a playoff game for both of your teams. Because guess what? The Saints are playing for a playoff spot. The Eagles are playing for a playoff seeding. One and the same, but very different. Eagles, Cowboys locked up. Saints are not. This IPA is disgusting. But it's good nonetheless. And when you are wrong, you will swear you didn't say it. That is a lie. Because when I'm wrong, which is maybe 4 to 5% of the time. Well, I just broke that. I just broke my mic. I will tell you I'm wrong. I will. Which is what I normally do. Look, here's the deal. I'm not Brunson. I'm not Joey. I'm not 500. I'm not Tuck. I'm not Holmes. I'm not what's his name? Who's the fucking biggest idiot Cowboy fan? That's not Cowboys. Cowboys fan talk. Rome or whatever the hell that fucking dude's name is. The biggest fucking jackass out there. Okay. The soft ass dude that will sit there and talk shit when after he's blocked you. I'm not these guys. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and say where I just completely gloss over it and let it go. I will tell you I'm wrong, which I've done. Every time I'm wrong, I've told you I'm wrong. But see, here's the thing. I'm wrong maybe 5% of the time. 3, 4, 5, 7 at the most. Normally, you're going to see me at a 93 percentile correction rate over the 7% correction. Excuse me, the 7% wrong that I am. I'm just telling you. But I will sit here and admit with you that I was wrong. But what I'm telling you is what I'm telling you right now. The Eagles are in the playoffs. The Cowboys are in the playoffs. Where they're falling, it all depends on what happens the next 2 weeks. If the Eagles lock up the playoff spot this Sunday, then that is it. That is it. We cannot get out of 5th place whatsoever. The Cowboys need to play their players for a half, and then rest them to get ready for the following week when we will play the NFC South. That's what needs to happen. Despite the records, I think the NFC South title is really only a battle for the Panthers and the Buccaneers. I mean, I agree with you, but you have the Buccaneers in first place, and then you have the other two teams on a two-way tie. Anything can happen. Because I doubt Saints and Falcons have the Falcons are 2 games out. It's not happening for the Falcons. Not even close. The Falcons are finishing 4th in that division. Like I said, the Saints need a miracle to happen. And if the Saints somehow get into the playoffs because they won the next 2 games, and then when I tell you what happens in the split there with the Buccaneers and then the Panthers splitting their stuff, it's the Saints move out of the top 10. If the Saints win this weekend, the Eagles are drafting top 15. Period. No matter what the Saints do the following week, they drop out of the top. They draft out of the top 10. And then, because I'm already smelling and looking at everything going wrong for the Eagles right now. The last 4 games, I'm seeing everything go wrong. Even if they're winning, everything, they got this and they got that, everything is going wrong for them. Everything. Prime Sports, he's not saying it's going to happen. He's just saying, exactly. I'm not saying this or that is going down. I'm not saying this and that is happening. I'm just saying look at these scenarios and what could happen. But I'm going to tell you this. The Minnesota Vikings are losing this weekend to the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers the following weekend are winning. And remember, Washington has to lose 1 of 2 games to get knocked out of the playoffs. Be right back. I need to let y'all conjure on that for a second. All right, I'm just making sure all my shit is in order. It seems like all my shit is breaking down. Probably gonna have to order new stuff, but that's gonna come out of my own bank account, my own everything. It would be nice to get a little donations here and there, so I can upgrade all my stuff. But people just like to come over here and run their mouth and talk shit and don't want to help out. But it's cool. I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. After the Eagles beat the Saints, can you and Mark Holmes stop making Eagles? I'm not making Eagles content daily. What I'm doing is it's Cowboy. Look, if it was Eagles Giants and the Cowboys were doing what they're doing, I wouldn't be making anything about the Eagles and Giants. If it was Giants Washington, I wouldn't be making nothing. It's Eagles Cowboys right now, and we are seriously in a spot to get over and take the NFC division, NFC East division. We are there. There's a lot that needs to happen for us to win the NFC East. There's a lot for us that needs to happen to take the number one spot in the NFC. There's a lot. But I'm not here just randomly making Eagles content. I'm putting it out there. You got to understand something, D'Angelo. You know what kind of channel this is. You know what it is. Holy shit. Oh my God. We forgot to do something. And there are some people here. Some things that I see. Boom, 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 boom. Save. Okay. So good. Actually, there was someone I was going to talk about, but I completely forgot what I wanted to say. I want to say it earlier. I mean, because I knew what I was talking about, but. Oh. Eagles video makers. You lose high credibility when you make asinine statements. And I wish I remember what those were. I mean, I remember I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about. There is something here that's going to trigger me. That okay. Now I remember. So I listen to these guys, and I listen to them, and I take into account, and I listen to them, and I take into account what they're saying, right? I have to, because they're Eagles content creators. They know more about the team and yada yada, second and third, right? So I'm sitting here listening to what they're saying, and then what they're sitting here saying that more than likely is going to be Tampa Bay, who's winning, and this and the third one. Basically, completely opposite of what I said. And for all intents and purposes, even though the Panthers did beat the Buccaneers, it couldn't happen that Tom Brady does show up and show out against Carolina, and they win. It can't happen. But with Carolina showing up in the first place, and Tom Brady, right, is not what he was in the first half of the season, and he lost, and now he's showing his age. What's to tell me that Carolina's gonna lose? What? There's nothing. Nothing tells me Carolina's gonna lose unless they completely shit the bed. That's what I see. And if they don't shit the bed, Carolina, guess who's going in? Because Carolina has to win out. If Carolina wins tonight or tomorrow, and they're tied, and they end with a tie, a two-way tie for first place in the South, the Dallas Cowboys are going to Carolina to go play with Sam Darnold. And look, am I worried about playing Tampa Bay in the playoffs? You're damn right. Even though I think Carolina poses the best chance of the Cowboys winning, am I worried? Because anyone coming out of the South, unless you are, I don't even know who the hell the quarterback for the Falcons are. Unless you're Sam Darnold or Tom Brady, no one else has won against Dallas. Sam Darnold has the Cowboys singing Ghost. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that a couple years ago? Which is what got Dak Prescott paid because he started 3-0 against a shitty starting lineup. And when I mean lineup, I mean teams he played. Miami was the last one. Okay. Miami was the last team that he played in that year that got him where it needed to be to get the money he got. Imagine if Dak Prescott starts 1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 3 and whatever it is, right? He is not making the $40 million. He's a Dallas Cowboys quarterback, and I'm grateful for it, but he is making 32, 35, maybe even 37 mil. And I'm over here happy with it. Because the matchup play should equal what you're getting paid, and it doesn't. Rafi, I got to skip everyone. Rafi, appreciate you, bro. Glad you're doing better. Glad you're here. I want my Cowboys playing against the Saints in the wild card. That is a long shot, but I would love that too. Never underestimate Brady. Exactly. Which is why I'm worried about playing Brady. What's up, bro? I've been amazing, Carolina. I have. ¿Qué pasa, South What's up, homie? Mi amigo. Family owned, operated. IPA. Hazel little thing. Sierra Nevada. I like the Sierra Nevada. Anyway. I hope the Saints kick the Eagles' ass, and I hope Browns kick the Commanders' ass. Well, I've already told y'all my hot take for the day. If you don't know what it is, go watch one of my shorts. Go watch my short where I said the Packers are going to get into the playoffs this year. The Packers are the worst team to be in the playoffs for Dallas. But the Packers sneak into the playoffs while Washington gets kicked out. Because of wins, losses, you know how it goes. The Packers end up playing the Vikings in the first round. Wild card. The Packers win. The Cowboys win. No matter who they're playing in the South. And that puts the Cowboys head-to-head against the 49ers. And where does that put the Packers? Oh, yeah. Against the Eagles. Our only bet for us not to play the Eagles until the conference game is if the Packers sneak in. Look, my hot take months ago was it's going to be the Giants, the Commanders, and the Cowboys on the playoffs, which we knew the Eagles were going to be there, right? That was my hot take for NFC East teams. I don't know anymore because Carson Wentz is not playing. Giants got it locked up, whether it's the 6th or 7th seed. It's locked. The Cowboys locked, right? locked. Eagles locked. I ain't the only one that's seen it happening. But the only one that does not have anything locked, Washington. And if Washington lose, and the reason why Washington has nothing locked up is because they lost last week. Imagine if they won. There'd be 3 teams right now in the NFC East in the wild card. And what I said would reign true. Washington will beat Minnesota. Giants would lose to the Niners. And the Cowboys would probably lose to Tom Brady. But right now we have a dogfight in the South, which we might be going to Carolina to go play. 7th pick? I mean, not 7th. 6th slot? The Giants? I mean, they're losing. I don't know how they beat the the Niners with that defense that they have. I don't see it happening. Anything out of the 7th spot because of how hit and miss the Vikings are, it's a complete toss-up. It is. And it is what it is, people. No one's knocking it. But I'm going to step away for a second. I'm going to give me another beer. I wish I can make some super chats here, but it is what it is. I appreciate all you fools in here. But I'll be back. I'm going to need to fix this shit up. Got me a sour beer right now. I'm not going to do this much longer. I honestly need to go to sleep. Get ready for tonight. Did not think that was going to happen. So, there are things that I would like to talk about. So, we already know Jalen Hurts is out of the MVP race. He's gone. He's done. It's not happening. All right. Finito. He's done. we already know that playoffs are right around the corner. We know everything is a dogfight right now. We know that. Mahomes, Jaden Christ is about to win the MVP candidate race. That's what's about to happen. I mean, just looking. I mean, and the fact that Eagle fans legitimately sit here and will tell you, oh, Jalen Hurts is the MVP because he has 32 total touchdowns. Look, I'm not knocking a quarterback for being able to run and score worth. I'm not knocking that. But when you have quarterbacks who are throwing over 30 plus touchdowns with their arm and then have like maybe 4 or 5 touchdowns with their legs because they can do it with their arms, any quarterback that is, if you don't have some crazy stat line, and the anomaly there is Lamar Jackson. 36 passing touchdowns. Jalen Hurts has never been close to that whatsoever and will never be close to 36 passing touchdowns. That does not include Lamar Jackson's 10 rushing touchdowns his MVP season, putting him at 46. He had 10 rushing touchdowns with his 36 passing. And it took me a while to come to terms with this, but now I can use it to push back on the narrative of what Eagle fans sit here and tell me Jalen Hurts is an MVP because he has 22 passing touchdowns, which is a horrible quarterback stat. Horrible. It is bad to have that many passing touchdowns this late into the season. Unless you are a starter of a team and you have missed significant time, 4 games or more. Look, I have a quarterback on my team that has missed significant time. And if you go and look at touchdowns per game, you're adding 10 more to my guy. Dak Prescott's at 11. He would be at 22. 21, sorry. He's what is he at? Is he not? He's not at. He's at. Wow, skirt. He's at 22. He would be at 32 right now. That's where he would be. 32 passing touchdowns with the 4 rushing touchdowns that he has. See, this thing of combined touchdowns only start with the Eagles. To fit the it's another 2000 scenario. Meaning, since 2000, Eagles this, that, and the third. That's what that is. To get Jalen Hurts the notoriety of how good he is when he's not. I've never seen such asinine comments from the media and the fan base. The media will sit there and tell you, oh, this is why Jalen Hurts is MVP or needs to be MVP and yada, 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 and this and the third. But then the same damn breath, Joy Taylor, LaShawn McCoy, all those people, y'all want to tag them in it? I do not care. They will never see this because they are both bunch of idiots, jackasses. Retarded ass. I do not understand how any of these people in the media have jobs when it comes to this. They will sit there and praise Jalen Hurts for being down 14-3 and come back and win and sit there and tell you how great of an effort this guy put in to get them the win. But then fast forward 2 weeks later when the Cowboys are up 2 points going into the fourth quarter, not down 11, but up 2. And then somehow the defense makes that Colts offense shit the bed. Turnover after turnover after turnover. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And they will blame the Indianapolis Colts. They will say it's the Colts' fault. They gave the game away. But for the Eagles being down 11 in the middle of the fourth quarter and they make a comeback because of what Jalen Hurts did to that defense, being resilient and running and scoring touchdowns, it's all Jalen Hurts. But when the Cowboys do it, it's a double standard and it's the Colts jacked up. They messed up. They allowed that to happen. It is sad, Joy Taylor. Put Joy Taylor in this. She is a damn retard. LaShawn McCoy. The guy who says he doesn't look at stats and he looks at the eye test. Look, I keep my shit 100, where it is the same point blank, period. And if I don't have a leg to stand on, I will concede. But more often than not, the stance I take lets me lean multiple ways. And I take the path of least resistance, which is why I'm very good at what I do. I'm very good at manipulating people to see my point of view. It has always been that way in real life and on the internet, and it will always be that way. Because I'm just that damn good. That needs to be a shirt. I am that damn good. Put the championship belt across my waist. It is laughable. Laughable to see all of that. I don't know anymore. I don't know at all. The Cowboys here are on a path to where things can go their way. They can win this game this weekend. I mean, they already locked up the 5th seed, right? They honestly do not have nothing to play for. Unless the Eagles lose. Imagine the Eagles losing. Are you resting your starters? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What I'm doing is I'm starting every single one of my starters. I'm starting every single one of my starters and playing them until I know I'm up comfortable. That's what I'm doing. You're going to play 2 teams in the playoffs. 2. Outside of the wild card spot. We're all confident here, right? Like I don't want to, and I'm not trying to, and I'm not gonna jump on that bandwagon. I'm not. I'm just putting I'm taking a lending ear and I'm going, here you go. And there's my ear. That's what I'm doing. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon here. I'm just lending a helping ear. Imagine, right, Tampa losing. Carolina winning out. We're going to Carolina. Not saying we got to worry about them, but this is any given Sunday, and it's playoff time. Remember the last time we had to play Carolina in the fucking playoffs? Do y'all remember what happened? I'll wait. Pinky up. Do you remember what happened? Oh, that's right. We just come off a Super Bowl win, and then we play Carolina in the wild card spot, and we lose. We've lost to Carolina twice already in the playoffs since '96, which Carolina did make. Every team that we've lost to in the playoffs was a team that had higher aspirations than us. Meaning, of course, the fan base had us Super Bowl bound and everything because it's the fan base. But when you look at the analysts, all that, we were losing right where we were supposed to lose. To be honest, boys, I want Brady. I want to get that monkey. To be honest with you, I don't give a shit. I want the path of least resistance. That's what I want. But guys, I had a great time. I really did. I am heading out. I need to sleep, 1, and 2, I need to go buy fireworks. So we're going to have Desert Eagle rocking with the Cowboys, and I am out of here. Y'all have a good holiday weekend. Happy New Year's. I hope y'all pop fireworks. I hope nothing goes wrong. I pray nothing goes wrong. And Happy New Year's to you, South Tex, and everyone else.
I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. Anyway.